Virgo Nation, welcome to your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. Hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Virgo in your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus dominant in your chart, 7th house, or if you're cross-watching for a Virgo in. Few things to keep in mind, Virgo. This is a general reading. This automatically means that there will be certain things that do resonate, certain things that don't. The things that do not resonate with your situation, I encourage you not to get too distracted by those things. Instead, take in the messages that are genuinely yours, and what is not, let that go. It may have been intended for someone else to hear, if it wasn't a message that was genuinely intended for you. Even though, Virgo Nation, you hear me calling this a 7-day forecast, understand that not every single thing that is mentioned in this reading is going to be a fact in your story, and not every single thing happens at the exact same time for everyone. So it may be necessary for you to give this reading a chance to play out. Others of you, I'm not speaking to you at all, as this happens to not be your reading. I always encourage listeners to have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference. I encourage you not to make any rash decisions or jump to any type of conclusions based on the things that you hear from a general reading. Now, if you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be AngelicAscensions.com. Lastly, Virgo Nation, this reading will guaranteed contain some topics that you might feel are sensitive. If that's really not your thing, it's not something that you came in search of, you might be better off clicking off this reading. Those of you who are ready to roll with me, let's dive right into the channel messages. John's Place, Steely Dan, legs, abs, and feet. I don't know, maybe you're working out. Maybe you have some problem areas that you're working on, Virgo. Painting, Ziggy, let me sit on that. Utah, hybrid, Speedway, 24-hour surveillance. Jake from State Farm, PBR, Two Brothers, Cat, Boba, Laundry, the name Morgan, cosmetic surgery. Don't worry, help is on the way. Cold Stone, conspiracy theory. If you see me looking away, I'm looking at my computer. Wolf, Blue Rose, Floridian, the name Jones. No! Exclamation mark. Pistol, Vegas trip, Fugly lace front, Vegas, girls trip, Miami, drunk dialing / texting. All right, Virgo Nation, let's dive right into this reading. Let's see what is going on for the Virgo Nation. Virgo. Holy Spirit, show me what's going on for Virgo. You have a Leo in your reading. The biggest hurdle in this relationship is it seems like somebody has a habit of cheating. There's like a repetitive pattern of theirs. I want to say Libra so bad. Some of you might be dealing with a Libra Virgo, or some of you are dealing with Libra Scorpio. It's very clear that something is over because somebody is realizing that somebody is secretive and somebody feels like somebody has absolutely no remorse for the decisions that they made. Yeah, you have a feeling, Virgo Nation, that something is going on. That somebody is lying about something and somebody is creeping around behind your back. Yeah, I think somebody has left you before. I think you have a child with... There may be a child involved in this situation. Let's see what's going on. You have this King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that may be relevant in the situation. I mean, you guys may have been doing some fighting, some intense arguing lately. I did say that this person could be angry. They could have a rage issue. This might be somebody that put their hands on you. You might have like a DV situation or a DV case with this person. Yeah, there's definitely manipulation and selfishness. Okay, heavily highlighted in this reading as well as Leo and Pisces. Okay. You got Gemini that shows up. It's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You got a Cancerian. Okay, this looks like this is Virgo, this is concerning an earth sign. Some of you, this is an earth sign to earth sign relationship. I see someone, there's a lot of manipulation and selfishness here. Or this is the reason that you and this person are apart, because it seems like currently there has been a cutoff. Like I said, for some of you, it seems like you're thinking about letting go of a situation. You've been thinking about it. This is what's on someone's mind currently. This is what's going on in their thoughts. It just seems like someone doesn't have the clarity, or they don't have all of the information to be able to make that decision. This week, Virgo Nation, it seems like you guys are saying deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. You feel like you don't have the clarity, or you don't have all the answers, but you guys say you do. You genuinely do know what to do. Or you will get that clarity within the next 7 days. It looks like there's been some sneaky behavior going on in this situation. Maybe you're starting to snoop through this person's things because you're trying to see, you're trying to get this context. Okay, because this person is conveniently leaving you confused. You're left searching for context. And that's what I mean. This is why you're going snooping. There's definitely somebody snooping through somebody's things, trying to figure out some clues about what is not being said, and why somebody is acting so cold, and why somebody is giving off some very mixed signals. Somebody feels very rejected in this situation by their person. And it seems like somebody feels like they've been putting in a lot of love toward their partner. But it just really seems like lately, the reason for your arguments have been because somebody has been very defensive. I think they're becoming defensive because you're definitely coming across some receipts. Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher. You're about to see whatever it is that you need to see about this situation. And I think that you're getting ready to make a decision about something that makes you very happy. Yeah. Some of you are dealing with someone who is very insecure, very controlling. And I think this week you find yourself really replaying past events in your head about this situation. I think maybe, yeah, definitely in a third-party situation. I think somebody's genuinely thinking about walking away from this and leaving the past behind. And I'm also feeling that somebody's heart is with someone else, and that somebody is leaving for an ex. At times we must surrender the old before something new can enter our lives. Let go and it will all work out. So I think this is what you're doing this week. This is what you're trying to figure out about whether or not you genuinely should let go and walk away from this. This is because there is a third party. This might have something to do with an ex. Like I said before, it seems like somebody's heart is with someone else. Somebody's thoughts are with someone else currently. And somebody might be thinking about going back to an ex. And this could be you, an ex. Maybe you might be thinking about letting go of the old. Yeah, it's hard to let somebody go. It really is. But your guys are saying it may be time to really think about that. To permanently cut something off. Because maybe this was a distraction for you. And maybe it genuinely is time to get to the root of the issue, the root of the pain. And it may genuinely be time, Virgo Nation, to do some shadow work. Because it feels like this is a relationship that really triggered the shadow side of you. It's triggering the things that you may need to work on. Because it seems like somebody's baggage is the reason that this relationship is struggling. So I think that your guys are saying, you know what? It's time for you to heal now. You've created some distractions. And now your spirit guides are saying it's time to let go of this. Again, so that you can get to the root of the issue. So it looks like right now you guys do not trust each other. You don't trust each other due to the fact that there is a third-party situation and somebody is recognizing that somebody is keeping secrets. Yeah, I think that's what somebody's trying to figure out. This is what they're snooping about whether or not you're involved with somebody else. And it seems like there's an ex that somebody can't seem to stop thinking about. And somebody that knew exactly what they were doing. Somebody knew exactly what they were doing when they made this decision to cheat on you. Yeah, but it seems like this week, Virgo Nation, somebody cheats and somebody gets caught. This ends up in you not talking to someone, and I don't know, somebody is really fixated on this breakup. Somebody's really worried that something is going on. Yeah. I think you're dealing with somebody that has an issue with intoxication. Like somebody, that was part of the child messages, drug dialing, drug texting. That could be what somebody is doing with you this week, Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher. Yeah, I think you're dealing with a flirt, Virgo. Okay. I think that's the thing. This is somebody that goes back and forth between you and someone else. I think somebody is in a state of indecision about two different people and where they genuinely want to be. It seems like somebody might have children with someone. Maybe you left an ex that you have kids with to go and get into a situation with somebody else. This is what this is looking like to me. Yeah, somebody definitely wants to free themselves of the situation. Yeah, because this looks like somebody is having like a side situation here, and this is what somebody's being dishonest with you about. Others of you are the single person in the situation. Somebody is married or they're involved with someone else, and they're leaving you waiting. This is somebody with addictions. Yeah. So it seems like currently this week someone is clearly deciding what they want to do. Like I said, it looks like somebody knows deep in their heart what they want to do, and it's just going to be up to them to make a decision about whether or not it's safe to genuinely let go. Unless this is possibly that you might be going to some type of social gathering. The social gathering could be a birthday party. It could be a graduation. If you are going to a birthday party, it feels like somebody may have forgotten about somebody's birthday. It could be a Gemini. When somebody feels forgotten or overlooked in some type of way. Having to do with a celebration. It could be an invitation that I'm seeing. Somebody could be inviting you to some type of celebration or party. This has something to do with a love relationship. Yes. Somebody is. They're afraid to take the easy way out of a situation and let go. It seems like somebody's conflicted about this. But it seems like you're being called by your guides, Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher, to make a decision about this very soon, to clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And your guides are saying, Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher, could you possibly be overthinking this? Because they're saying deep inside your heart, you know exactly what the right answer is for you, and they're encouraging you to do what feels right. I think for some of you, you might have some type of financial tie to this person, or you might have children involved with them. Because it looks like somebody is afraid that maybe their stability is going to be taken away by maybe leaving a situation. It seems like one of the issues here is that somebody is very controlling. Could be very dangerous. Could be very violent, especially when they drink. I think that you are having some problems in your relationship, Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher, that you feel like you can't really find a solution to. Because it feels like the issues in the relationship are just too far gone. So this week, I feel like this is you possibly doing some introspection about what to do. And to make a firm decision about what this means for the future for you. And if this future involves this person any longer, yeah, I think there might be a child involved. I think you might have a kid with this person. I think the issue this week, Virgo, is that maybe you feel like somebody really doesn't have any intention of taking the relationship seriously, and they're involved with someone else. And you're coming to realize that this is the reason that they're not putting in a real effort. And I think that somebody feels kind of hopeless to save this situation. Yeah, I think this is the week where you do see the situation for yourself, Virgo Nation or Cross Watcher. You see that there is somebody else. That's the transparency that they're not providing to you. And where this is where maybe you're feeling confused about something, because it seems like you have some missing context here. It seems like somebody is telling you a little bit. They're telling you what they want you to know, but they're not telling you everything. Yeah. You got this card here that says, it's time for me to heal. I know I was a distraction from your pain. It looks like the purpose of this relationship, Virgo Nation, is for you to let go. It's also for you to realize some things about this situation. Maybe there's something that it seems like this relationship definitely triggered your shadow side, your shadow self. And I think you might be realizing that something really dark is brewing underneath the surface for you. It seems like there's some type of negative pattern here. This could have been a negative pattern that was passed down from your parents, possibly. This week, it seems like your guides are really creating a situation for you to examine your old patterns and to understand where they're coming from. I know I was a distraction from your pain. And now that maybe, a relationship has hit the rocks, it's hit rock bottom, it seems like it's bringing up some type of an addiction here. Or this is you getting to the root of what your pain really is, because it looks like this relationship was a distraction from that. There's some type of trouble that I feel like you might be in. Some of you, it could be some type of legal trouble, maybe having to do with this addiction. But regardless, it looks like somebody this week is looking for transparency, or they've been looking for this for a while. And I think somebody has a feeling that something is going on here, but maybe they don't really have, again, they're missing some context. They don't have all the answers. So it looks like somebody is going to snoop for those answers, because somebody is detecting some type of sneaky behavior here. Somebody is looking for clarity of the things that maybe they're starting to believe, because it looks like somebody is starting to recognize that somebody is really backing up from this relationship. They're acting cold. They're being really defensive about things. Somebody has a really bad temper. Somebody has a rage issue. And it looks like that's also a huge hurdle. But I think one of the big issues here is that somebody might be feeling a bit nervous that somebody in the situation gets a lot of attention. And I think somebody might be a little bit nervous or on guard that somebody might leave to go back to an ex. Because this looks like this is a cycle. Like somebody might bounce back and forth between you and someone else, especially when the relationship is struggling. And I think that's the issue right now, is that you guys have been arguing about this. About the fact that maybe somebody's not being honest about the fact that you're in a situation where there is a third party, or a situation where somebody really takes flirting with other people way too far. So I think this week somebody has a decision to make between two people. And I think that somebody in the situation could be very controlling and definitely feel like somebody is holding on to something. I think this is having to do with the past. It is safe to let go. And I think somebody in this situation finds it very hard to let go of somebody. Maybe you might realize that it is genuinely time to let go, because it looks like this is way more trouble than it's worth. There's just been a lot of manipulation and selfishness here. There have been a lot of lies that have been told, and a lot of secrets that are now coming to the surface. It seems like somebody is, they are feeling a little bit guarded. I think you might have some other people in this situation too that might be ganging up on you, or that might be throwing in their opinion about this situation. There is a pregnancy here, or this is as a result of, if somebody, that's why your guys are advising you to let go. You might end up in a situation where you have a baby by this person. They got a baby on the way by somebody else. It seems like this is an outside situation. This week it looks like you're really weighing your options, you're weighing your decisions. And I think this week somebody is really realizing that they can't stand this any longer, and that they need to make a decision. 7 of Swords. I'm telling you, somebody's gonna get caught, or they already did. And it ends in a breakup here with the Seven of Swords and Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody's sneaky ways, devilish actions, addictions, controlling behavior here. This is a situation that's on the brink of divorce. Or maybe people that you already started talking about divorce. It just seems like there's a lot of disrespect going both back and forth. Sagittarius. Some of you are dealing with maybe a Sag. I think somebody overtalks you. Yeah, it's definitely a Sagittarius. Fire signs are dominating this reading. Yeah, you already know why. Way too much damage. That's what I mean. It seems like there's no solution to the problems here because it seems like the problems run deep. Too much damage has been caused. For some of you, this is not a relationship with a romance. This is you. You're the single person in this situation. You guys are saying, don't rush into this, because it seems like Virgo Nation or Crosswatcher, the same thing that they're doing to this person, they may end up doing to you. This person may turn out to be emotionally immature, extremely controlling, and somebody that gives you mixed signals, and somebody that you might recognize as self-absorbed. And then it's somebody that constantly keeps the people they're involved with in a third party. They don't really change. This is somebody that it seems like they have no intention of changing. In the meantime, it seems like there's a kid that feels very left behind by a parent and may feel like the parent chose their lifestyle over their own child. Or this might be somebody that you co-parent with. This might be the reason for some type of bitter situation, is because they feel like you are not dedicated to raising a family. And somebody feels like they have to do this all alone. What's coming next in this situation, Virgo Nation or Crosswatcher, is that it seems like somebody might be dropping you some type of communication. And this communication could be coming in from a Leo. Yeah, see, somebody feels like they need to protect their kids. Whomever this is that your kids are around, that's what I mean. Somebody has a child that's been, I'm telling you, their innocence has been taken away. This might be why you're trying to protect them. It's a Libra. Libra or Sagittarius. So is this communication coming in? Yes, very likely from an Aries or somebody with Aries in their chart. It seems like, yeah, you might be making peace with this person, or there's somebody that wants to make peace with an ex. Are you making peace? This is somebody that's making peace with a fire sign. So this could be you, Virgo. You could be leaving to be with a fire sign. And Aries, yeah, I think you question somebody's intention, because it does look like somebody is reconciling with someone in this third party. There's a Cancer. Cancer, Leo. Somebody might be a Cancer, Leo. That might be who somebody's returning to, a Leo. Yeah, it seems like the issue is that there's been a lack of trust here. That's been one of the biggest obstacles that continues to cause drama in this situation. Yeah. So this communication is coming in. Virgo, let's see where this communication takes things. Somebody's name could be Rose. You might be getting communication from somebody by the name of Rose. Some of you are getting communication from a Scorpio. Seems like somebody would like to connect with you. Oh, maybe this is the invitation I was talking to you about. Yeah, you're going to some... I think that's why somebody is trying to connect with you, to invite you to something. Yeah, I think somebody would like to approach you Virgo or cross watcher. But I don't think that somebody thinks you want to be bothered by them, that you want to maybe hear them out about something. They want to communicate with you about something in particular, something that might be coming up. Yeah, they feel like you're being very inflexible, you're being very firm about something, or this is that's what they expect. Okay, Virgo, some of you, this is a friend that's coming to you. Let's see where this goes. Cut the cords. I think that's what somebody is doing in a situation. That's what this looks like. Okay. You could be cutting the cords to a friendship. Virgo Nation or cross watcher. Okay, maybe you feel like there's a friend that hasn't been transparent. Possibly not, because of the Seven of Swords here. Definitely feel like somebody is hiding something from you. A friendship. What are they hiding? Virgo Nation or cross watcher. What is being hidden here? Okay, so somebody is hiding something. Oh, blaming you, projecting their issues onto you. Yeah, they question. You might be someone that questions a friend's morals, their values. You may feel like the morals and values that you have compared to somebody else isn't the same. You gotta be going through a celebration. Yeah, this looks like, yeah, somebody feels like they don't exist to you. I don't know, maybe you stopped communicating with a friend, you stopped calling them. Somebody feel like you're playing games with them. I don't know. Yeah, somebody definitely feels like there's a friend that's deceptive about something. Yeah, Virgo Nation, in some cases, this is a friend or a family member. They feel like you're holding a grudge. There's somebody that wishes that maybe you would let it go. Virgo Nation or cross watcher. Let it go for the sake of maybe a celebration. For the sake of maybe coexisting. Being in the same place at the same time. Yeah, respect. I think somebody is looking for mutual respect in a situation here. They're communicating, yeah, they're communicating with you for the purpose of harmony or for the purpose of kids. Somebody may want to see their children. Yeah, it looks like it's a respect thing. And they want you to let the past friction go, yeah. Somebody that maybe you feel like you can't really coexist with. That's what this feels like. Like somebody would like to feel like they can coexist in the same space for the purpose of kids or for some type of gathering that may be coming up, and letting the past go. Yeah. And not holding the past against them. Let's see if that's possible. So they want harmony. Yeah. That's what this is. But they feel like you're not going to let it go. You're too firm. Yeah, you're somebody that has cut the cords. Or this is you. This is the advice from your spirit guides. It's safe to let go and cut the cords from the past. It's either a past person or the pain that this situation has caused you. There is a strong likelihood, in some cases, that you guys can come to a place of forgiveness and understanding. It just seems like somebody is afraid to maybe let their guard down and be vulnerable. Yeah, for some of you, this has something to do with a romantic connection that you have with someone. Somebody's going to be contacting you. They're going to be hitting you up, Virgo Nation. And there might be a chance for you to discuss some things. And maybe in some cases, this forgiveness and understanding causes somebody to look at maybe the damage that they caused. Some of you, Virgo Nation, you have a legal situation. And it seems like it's been pending, it's been prolonged. for a while. This might be the week, Leo Nation. Leo? Okay. You obviously dealing with a Leo. But it never fails. Leo and Virgo usually show up to the reading together. So I think you might be dealing with a Leo Virgo. If this is this is a legal situation tied to finances, like maybe child support, alimony, or any other type of legal situation, money is owed to you. Money is showing up, it feels like, within the next 7 days. That's what I mean. Confirmation. You're going to a gathering. There's an invitation to a gathering, this feels like. Unless you and multiple people are going to court with somebody. Extended family. Yeah, okay. So this is a family gathering with extended family. Okay. That's what somebody wants you to do. They want you to coexist. It just seems like there's some hard feelings about something. Or someone has said something that somebody cannot seem to let go of. What's going on? Okay, so yeah, confirmation. I was saying with a legal situation, something has been prolonged and maybe something is nearing completion. And this might be the week that you get communication about a legal situation. Some of you are getting a legal situation. Some of you are getting communication about a work opportunity. Or this is a living situation. Maybe you've been thinking about moving. And maybe this is the week that you get this yes answer. Or this is where you come out of this place of confusion about what to do, where to move, or how to make something happen. It seems like if there has been a desire to move, it's connected to a financial situation. It just seems like it's a money, it's financial. Maybe you own a business, possibly Virgo or cross watcher. Maybe your business is hurting right now. For others of you, maybe there's been a demotion. It seems like you've been waiting on money, or you've been waiting to hear back from a company. Okay, because it looks like maybe you're trying to get out of a workplace that has been very toxic, where there have been a lot of games that are being played, and you work around some very deceptive people. We did talk about morality. This week, Virgo Nation, it may be very difficult for you to keep your composure because of the people that are around you and the energy that they're bringing to the situation. Let's see what's really going on at work. Virgo Nation. And just a side note, it seems like you've been moving from place to place, Virgo. What's going on with... Oh, okay. I mentioned, let me backtrack. I mentioned a legal situation. Some of you might be worried about jail time, or you're dealing with somebody that is in jail right now. That might be how you feel about your work, your job. You might feel like you're stuck there. Like there's no real way out of that. Some of you, this has something to do with the school situation. You're going to school, you're specializing in something. Maybe you're doing something that you really don't want to do. Okay. All right. This is that you work with some enemies. I think somebody is trying to oppress you at work. Aries Nation, I think it might be your boss. Or this is the corporation that you're working for. You're working for some very hard to please, arrogant people. Maybe you want to go on vacation and they're not allowing you to go on vacation. They're not giving you the time off that you need. Because it does. It feels like you're trying to make some type of changes in your life, and this is where you're trying to make some decisions, and maybe you just need some space to clear your head. It just seems like there's somebody going out of their way, Virgo Nation or cross watcher, to step on your neck when it comes to your work situation. And I think you might work around some very lazy people. You might feel like you're having to pick up the slack for these people. You work around some people that are very obsessive. Somebody's really watching you, listening to you. I think there's somebody at work that's really thirsty for information about you, Virgo, or this is you thirsty for information. Why? What is this? What is going on with Virgo? Some of you are pregnant, by the way. I'm hearing gestational diabetes. What's going on with work? What are these people playing games? Okay, because it seems like, yeah, there's somebody that knows exactly what they're doing, Virgo Nation, at work. And like I said, this is somebody that presents themselves to you as an enemy. I don't think you like this person at all. I think you can't stand the sight of this person. I think there might be someone that's brainwashing other people about you. Oh, this might be some type of misunderstanding. Let me see. Is this some type of gossip? Because I feel like it is. Someone could be saying something about you and it's being completely taken out of context. Yeah, I think you left a message. If we got spider webs, maybe you're going to see the movie. Possibly. Oh, goodness. Spider webs. Spider webs. Maybe you're abstinent, Virgo. I don't know. There might be something going on with women's health. Spider webs. So I'll leave a message and I'll call you back. This is somebody is getting back in contact with you this week. And that's what I mean. It's about a work opportunity or about a living situation. Yeah, I think this is you. I think this is you at a crossroads about your work situation. Moving out of stagnation. Okay, you're letting go of something. It's safe to let go. I think this is you letting go of a job. A job that you feel shackled to. And a job where there's a lot of harassment. A time of natural transition and transformation, yes. Something is definitely, it's dawning on you that something needs to come to an end. Yeah, it looks like you have a lot of growth ahead here. Virgo Nation. There's a lot of growth and opportunity coming up for you over the summer months. And I think you're going to capitalize on that. Like, this is what you guys are saying. Like that the timing of something has come through for you. It's a business opportunity, it feels like. It gives you an opportunity to get away from an environment of people that are very dramatic. And people that might be creating obstacles for you. It seems like in your work life, there's no balance here. And I think some of you might be feeling unhappy about your job where you currently work. Because it just seems like your mind is all over the place. Someone might have a mental illness, by the way. So yeah, I think this is the week, Virgo Nation, where you get a yes. Having to do with something that you've been waiting for. And I think that you might muster up the courage to be able to let go of a place that is no longer for you. Yep, no longer holds power over you. Dissolve attachments of the past with love. We talked about cutting the cords to something. I think this is emotionally, okay? I think this is your guys telling you that emotionally it's okay to cut the cords to some type of emotional pain that you've been dealing with. Let's see what this is, Virgo Nation. What are you going through? What are you cutting the cords to? It seems like you do want to leave someplace, but you might not be able to do so without support. Yeah, see, there's some type of shift that's coming in for you. I don't know, that you might be, maybe your shifts are picking up. Maybe your shift is changing at work. Okay, what's going on with Virgo? What's going on emotionally with Virgo? Okay, yeah. Your money is picking up for sure. With you accepting a new opportunity. But this is definitely your guides saying use discernment with people that are around you, because it looks like Virgo Nation or Crosswatcher, you got some people around you that are snakes or that really have bad intentions towards you. You are somebody that is very intuitive, Virgo Nation. So I definitely feel as though it's going to be necessary for you to listen to your intuition the first time. Or this has something to do with some people that your children are around. You might not approve of some people that they're hanging out with. Because Virgo, you might see something about these people that maybe your child does not. And this is you stepping in to protect your kid from some fake people that are around you or around them. What is going on with you emotionally, though? What do you need to let go of? What does Virgo need to let go of emotionally this week, Holy Spirit? Tune into the moon's magic. Oh, okay. I got it. I see. Here, this card is talking about cycles. And this card says something about the moon's magic. And you have this card here that says cut the cords. And I see what this is. So I was talking about that there's somebody that doesn't like you. Somebody that's playing games with you. In some situations, Virgo Nation or Crosswatcher, you have an enemy. You have someone that's trying to do a hex on you. Be still and allow the enemy to reveal themselves. This is the week where you get clarity on who your enemies are. Since we're talking about enemies, let's go in on that. Who are the enemies? Because it looks like somebody is trying to affect your money. Virgo Nation. Sun sign Aries. Some of you Virgos, you have your work enemy or your enemy period as somebody with Aries in their chart. Gemini. Could used to be somebody with a moon in Gemini. Pisces, Cancer. You got a water sign that is an enemy for some of you. Who does Virgo need to steer clear of this week? Venus, that would be Libra and Taurus. Specifically Taurus. So this is you with Taurus in your chart and somebody's being this way towards you. It's a friend for some of you. Whoa. Capricorn, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Virgo. It seems like maybe you've needed to go back to the doctor. Something is causing you to have to go back. It seems like maybe there's something that you're having some type of a health challenge this week, Virgo or Crosswatcher. You or someone around you. It could be an extended family member, since this is who we're talking about. This is who came up in the reading. This might be why you need support and help from someone. Because it seems like something is going on with your physical body. Something is also going on with your mental health, because it looks like you're having some... it's a challenge for you to cope with everyday life. Some of you, it just seems like this weakness in your body that you're experiencing has to do with worry. Yeah, see. I think this might be a dental issue, Virgo. This might be the week, Virgo, where you've been avoiding the dentist for whatever reason. You have this card that says, I know I was a distraction from your pain. You might be using something to distract from the pain that might be going on in your body. Is that why you're drinking? Because you got pain. And it feels like this is tooth pain, jaw pain. What's going on with Virgo? Yeah, you might be having some muscle aches, Virgo. Somebody is giving birth. You got some digestion issues here. I don't think, Virgo, just as a random side note, maybe you're not getting enough fiber. Seems like you got a lot of toxins trapped in your body. And you might be having some problems with your kidneys. I don't know, you're having some type of like kidney ache here. Maybe there's too much salt intake. Yeah, it seems like there's not enough water. You definitely have a lot of petty energy going on around you. And maybe these are people or circumstances that you feel that you cannot change. You might be feeling a little bit frustrated because you do want someone to hear you out, and maybe they are over talking you. At work, it does seem like it's a teamwork issue. You feel like maybe you're having to pull the weight of the other people that are around you. Financially, it does seem like there's some debt that you're dealing with, and maybe this is the week where you decide to maybe go and create a resolution to that. Somebody's diabetic, I feel. But it just seems like you're very burnt out, you're very tired, and you feel stuck. And this might be the week where you feel very alone. And because you have so much on you, Virgo Nation, you might be very tempted to procrastinate and put off some priorities. But it just seems like this week, Virgo Nation, where balance is going to be required, because it seems like your priorities are calling to you. This feels like this is you returning to the dentist, really. Or you have some type of it. Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't one of the channeled messages, cosmetic surgery, grace and beauty? Some of you, I think you might be thinking about going under the knife. Maybe that might be something that you're dealing with, but it seems like maybe you're not feeling well, Virgo Nation. And yeah, you might be thinking about going back to maybe get something resolved. Definitely, it feels like you've had some type of conflict. Somebody's searching for some type of way to make things better. You gotta take better care of your body, Virgo. It just seems like you've been neglecting your health in some type of way. Yeah. Did I say you're moving from place to place? I think you want to move, but I feel like it's a financial thing. So are you moving? I think that's what you're trying to decide. I think, yes. Yeah, it's time for something to end, for sure. Ruin. It seems like this is somebody watching you, really. That's what I'm trying to figure out. You've got somebody watching you, trying to gather information on you. It seems like somebody is trying to ruin you, ruin your credibility, ruin your name with something. Or you are doing this to someone. Virgo Nation, that's what this person's intention is. That's why you have the Seven of Swords here. And this card talking about discernment. This feels like this is somebody following you around, Virgo, or you're doing this to somebody, spying on somebody online. Somebody's following you in their car. Yeah, definitely somebody has their eye on you. Or a child, a Leo child. This might be where there's a shift. It seems like you might be going through some type of spiritual awakening, Virgo Nation. The orchid priest of your highest spiritual destiny calls to you. Now, She inspires you to discover and express your purpose. You are encouraged to live into your potential with all its uniqueness and beauty. Her sweet flute playing deep in your heart. Maybe you have a musical talent, but it just really seems like you have a calling here, Virgo. So I think maybe this is where you're maybe deciding to take a risk here, to do something that maybe you've been longing to do, or something that you've had an aspiration to do. You might even be getting a dream about something this week, and you might be, it might cause you to get a new, like, it might create like a new way of you looking at something here. There's something going on with your vision, Virgo. You might be getting your vision checked. Yeah, I think there might be a shift, yes, when it comes to your career. Yes, your calling. I think this is something that you've been contemplating for a while, but you've been putting it off. An opportunity that I feel like you recognize, but I feel like this is you creating this opportunity for yourself. I think the calling for you is that you are a messenger, and I think this is what your guides are trying to get you to come into alignment with. I think you're someone that was meant to give insight, maybe some spiritual insight to people. You're meant to uplift humanity in some type of way, Virgo Nation. And this is, we talked about a hex, right? I think this is your guide stepping in to protect you against this negative energy that somebody's trying to throw your way. Virgo or cross watcher. Some of you, this is a Virgo throwing this energy to you, and you're the cross watcher. Yeah. You're obviously going to some type of celebration. You're being invited somewhere. And I think if you're inviting somewhere, somebody ends up going. This might be a road trip. You might have some rainy weather around you this week, Virgo Nation. All right, breakthrough. Yeah, I think you're getting some type of a financial breakthrough this week, Virgo, if you can take a risk and try something different. This might put you in a position to take the limits off of yourself and create something very positive. This is you on the receiving end of something very positive that may be getting ready to take shape here. Holy Spirit, any advice that you have for the Virgo Nation these next 7 days? It's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you'll be able to look at the future with a smile. We talked about waiting, right? You've been waiting for something to end. And your cards here say that something is nearing completion. I think this week, whatever was nearing completion, you definitely get a resolution this week. But I think you're going to be limiting your connection with certain people. Yeah. Surrender your attachment to results. This has something to do with the timing of something that's going on. I think you're getting tired of waiting for something. The formula to success is to do all you can to make things happen and let go of the result. Holding on to a desired outcome can sabotage it. This is why your guides are saying it may be necessary this week. This is the lesson this week, is to surrender. Let go of something that has once had so much power over you mentally and emotionally, Virgo. To let go of that and to enjoy the success that comes in as a result. Yeah, which is some success. Because maybe this is what you've been waiting for. You've been waiting to experience some type of success, and it just seems like it's been limited in some type of way. Surrender the idea that you can fix someone. I think that is the shift this week. Your relationship with someone this week goes through some type of a shift. And it may completely dawn on you. I don't think it's like a new thing, like it completely dawned on you like it's for the first time, but I think you get like a stark reality check this week that you cannot fix or change anyone, but that you might instead have to set boundaries with certain people because you might feel that they're draining. And yeah, maybe you might feel like silence is better than nonsense in certain situations. Virgo Nation, but yeah, it looks like somebody's definitely trying to hex. So yeah, I think this is why your guides are talking to you about protection here. All right, with that, Virgo Nation, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you feel, Virgo Nation, that this reading was helpful, give this reading a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you have not already subscribed. If you do decide to subscribe, make sure that you hit the post notification bell so that you're notified whenever I upload a video for a sign, maybe you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Virgo Nation, for tuning in this week. I'll see y'all in the next one. Have a very blessed week, Virgo Nation. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.